Have you ever wondered why some days you feel unstoppable, while on others, even simple tasks seem impossible? What if you could use science to boost your productivity every single day, not just on your best days? Today you're about to discover practical, proven strategies from Dr. Andrew Huberman, one of the world's leading neuroscientists and host of the popular Huberman Lab podcast. These productivity hacks are not just theories, they are science-backed routines that can help you unlock your full potential. Welcome to BetterSelf, where we combine powerful personal growth lessons with simple English to help you improve both your life and your language skills. Our goal is to help you become your best self, one step at a time, while making English practice enjoyable and meaningful. So, if you're ready to learn, grow, and master your days with science, let's begin this journey together. Chapter 1. The Science of Productivity: Why Your Brain Needs Structure. Let's start with a basic but powerful question. What does it really mean to be productive? Many people believe productivity is simply about working harder or longer, but Dr. Huberman's research shows it's actually about working smarter, by understanding how your brain works best. Your brain is not a machine that runs the same way all day. Instead, it has natural rhythms, times when it's highly focused, and times when it needs rest. This is because of a process called ultradian rhythms. These are cycles in your body and brain that last about 90 to 120 minutes. During this time, your focus and energy rise, then fall. If you try to push through these cycles without rest, your attention drops, and you get less done, even if you're working longer hours. For example, imagine you're a sprinter, not a marathon runner. You can run very fast, but only for a short period. After that, you need to recover. The brain works in a similar way. If you pay attention to these natural rhythms, you can plan your most important work during your peak focus windows, and take short breaks when your energy drops. This simple shift can make a huge difference in how much you actually accomplish. Dr. Huberman often shares the story of elite athletes and top performers who use cycles of intense work followed by rest. They do not try to train hard all the time. Instead, they focus deeply, then recover deeply. This approach, supported by science, is the foundation of true productivity. Today, try to notice your own energy levels. When do you feel most alert and focused? When do you feel tired or distracted? Write down these times, and you will start to see your own natural productivity rhythms. Chapter 2. The Power of Morning Light: How to Set Your Brain's Clock. Have you ever noticed how a sunny morning can make you feel awake and ready to start your day, while a dark or cloudy morning leaves you feeling sleepy and slow? Dr. Huberman explains that this is not just a feeling, it's actually a biological process. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This clock controls when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. The most powerful way to set this clock is by getting natural sunlight in your eyes soon after waking up. When you go outside and let sunlight hit your eyes, it sends a signal to your brain that says, it's time to be alert and productive. Research from the Huberman Lab shows that just 10 to 30 minutes of morning sunlight can improve your mood, energy, and focus for the rest of the day. It also helps you sleep better at night. This simple routine is used by top CEOs, athletes, and students to supercharge their days. Let's look at an example. Imagine Maria, a busy college student who often felt tired during her morning classes. She started taking a short walk outside every morning as soon as she woke up. After just a week, she noticed she was more focused in class, had better energy, and even slept better at night. All because of 15 minutes of morning light. Try to get outside within an hour of waking up. If it's cloudy, you will still get enough light. If you can't go outside, open your curtains wide and stand by a window. Avoid sunglasses during this time, as you want the light to reach your eyes. This one habit can change your whole day. Chapter 3. Deep Work Blocks: How to Focus Like a Scientist. Have you ever tried to get work done, but found yourself checking your phone every few minutes? Or maybe you start a task, but your mind keeps jumping to something else. Dr. Huberman recommends a powerful method called the deep work block to help you focus fully, like a scientist in a lab. A deep work block is a set period of time, usually 90 minutes, when you focus on one important task without any distractions. During this time, you turn off notifications, put your phone away, and tell others not to disturb you. You treat this block of time as if you were in a laboratory, doing an important experiment. Why does this work so well? When you focus on one task deeply, your brain forms strong connections and learns faster. You also get much more done in less time. Dr. Huberman explains that most people can only focus deeply for 2 or 3 blocks like this per day, but that's enough to make huge progress. Let me share a story. John, an office worker, struggled to finish his projects because he was always multitasking. After hearing about deep work blocks from Dr. Huberman, he decided to try it. Every morning, he set a timer for 90 minutes, turned off his phone, and focused only on his most important task. He finished in one morning what used to take him a whole day. Choose one important task for tomorrow. Set a timer for 90 minutes. Work on only that task. No emails, no social media, no distractions. Notice how much more you get done. Chapter 4. The 90-minute rule. Mastering your brain's focus cycles. You might have heard people talk about working smarter, not harder. But what does that actually look like in practice? According to Dr. Huberman, one of the most effective productivity hacks is to work in 9-minute cycles, then rest. This is based on the ultradian rhythm we talked about earlier. Your brain naturally goes through cycles of high and low energy. When you work intensely for about 90 minutes, you reach your peak focus. But after that, your brain needs a break to recover and recharge. Think of it like a battery. If you keep using your phone without ever charging it, the battery will eventually die. But if you use it for a while, then plug it in to recharge, you can use it all day. Your brain works the same way. Dr. Huberman shares that many successful writers, scientists, and inventors follow this pattern. They work deeply for 90 minutes, then take a break. Maybe a walk, a snack, or just some quiet time. Then, they repeat the cycle. Thomas Edison, the famous inventor, was known for working in focused bursts, followed by short naps or walks. This allowed him to stay creative and productive for many years. Tomorrow, plan your day in 90-minute work blocks, separated by 15 30-minute breaks. After each work block, notice how your focus and energy change. How much more do you get done compared to working without breaks? Chapter 5. The Art of Breaks. Why rest boosts results. If you ever feel guilty for taking breaks, you're not alone. Many people believe that to be productive, you need to work non-stop. But Dr. Huberman's research shows that breaks are not a waste of time. They are essential for top performance. When you focus intensely, your brain uses up certain chemicals, like dopamine and acetylcholine, which help you pay attention and solve problems. After about 90 minutes, these chemicals start to run low, and your brain needs to reset. Taking a break allows your brain to recover, so you can focus again when you return to work. But not all breaks are created equal. According to Dr. Huberman, the best breaks are those that give your mind a real rest. This means stepping away from screens, social media, or emails. Instead, go for a short walk, stretch, look out the window, or simply close your eyes for a few minutes. Imagine your brain is like a sponge. When you focus deeply, you squeeze out all your mental energy. Taking a break is like letting that sponge soak up more water, so it's ready to work again. Sarah, a software engineer, used to skip breaks, thinking it would help her get more done. But she often felt tired and made mistakes. After trying Huberman's advice, she started taking a 20-minute walk in the park after every work block. She soon noticed she was more creative, made fewer mistakes, and enjoyed her work more. Plan one real break after your next work session. Leave your phone behind. Step outside, stretch, or just breathe deeply. Notice how you feel when you return. Chapter 6. The Caffeine Window. When to drink coffee for maximum benefit. For many people, coffee is a must-have to start the day. But did you know that the timing of your coffee can make a big difference in your productivity? Dr. Huberman explains that drinking coffee first thing in the morning is actually not the best idea. Here's why. When you wake up, your body naturally produces a hormone called cortisol, which helps you feel awake and alert. If you drink coffee right away, it doesn't have much effect because your brain is already turned on by cortisol. In fact, early coffee can even make you feel more tired later in the day as your energy crashes. Instead, Dr. Huberman recommends waiting 90 to 120 minutes after you wake up before having your first cup of coffee or tea. This allows your natural energy to rise first and makes the caffeine more effective when you really need it. Anna, a school teacher, used to drink coffee as soon as she woke up, but often felt an energy crash by mid-morning. After learning about the caffeine window, she waited until her first break to have her coffee. She noticed her focus improved, and she had steady energy all morning. Try delaying your first cup of coffee or tea for 90 minutes after waking up. Use that time to get sunlight, move your body, or plan your day. Notice how your energy and focus improve. Chapter 7. Movement and Productivity. The Brain-Body Connection. Have you ever felt stuck or slow after sitting for a long time? Dr. Huberman's research shows that physical movement is not just good for your body, it also boosts your brain power and productivity. When you move, whether it's a short walk, some stretching, or even a quick workout, your brain releases chemicals that improve your mood, focus, and memory. This is because movement increases blood flow and oxygen to the brain, helping you think more clearly. A fascinating study from the Huberman Lab found that people who moved regularly during their workday solved problems faster and made better decisions. Even a 5-minute walk every hour can make a big difference. David, an accountant, often felt tired and unfocused by the afternoon. He started setting a timer to remind himself to stand up and stretch every hour. After a week, he noticed he was more alert, made fewer mistakes, and even felt happier at work. Set a timer to move every hour during your workday. Stand up, stretch, or walk around your room. Pay attention to how your mind feels after a short burst of movement. Chapter 8. Visual Focus, Using Your Eyes to Reset Your Brain. This next hack might surprise you. Did you know that simply changing how you use your eyes can reset your focus and energy? According to Dr. Huberman, your eyes are directly connected to your brain's focus system. When you look at a screen or read something close up for a long time, your brain stays in a state of intense, narrow focus. Over time, this can make you feel tired, stressed, or even anxious. But if you take a moment to look at something far away, like out a window or across the room, it gives your brain a chance to relax and reset. This is called optic flow. When you move your eyes and look at wide, distant views, your brain gets a signal to calm down and recharge. It's like a quick mental vacation. Imagine your brain as a camera. If you zoom in too much for too long, the picture gets blurry and the lens overheats. But as you zoom out and take in a wide view, everything cools down and the picture becomes clear again. After every hour of work, take 60 seconds to look out a window or focus on a distant object. Let your eyes move around naturally. Notice if you feel more relaxed and ready to focus again. Chapter 9. The Power of Mindful Transitions, Resetting Between Tasks. Many people move from one task to another without stopping to reset their minds. But Dr. Huberman teaches that how you transition between tasks can greatly affect your productivity and stress levels. When you finish a task, your brain needs a few moments to let go before it can focus fully on something new. If you jump quickly from one thing to another, your attention gets scattered, and you may feel overwhelmed or exhausted. A mindful transition is a short pause, just 1 or 2 minutes, when you breathe deeply, stretch, or simply close your eyes. This small moment gives your brain a chance to reset, so you can bring your full attention to the next task. Emily, a busy manager, used to rush from meeting to meeting, and by the end of the day, she felt drained. She started taking 2-minute pauses between tasks, breathing deeply and shaking out her hands. She found she was less stressed and performed better in every meeting. After you finish your next task, pause for 1 minute. Take a few slow, Deep breaths. Notice how your mind settles before you start the next activity. Chapter 10. Sleep and Productivity, the Science of Nighttime Recovery. You might think productivity is all about what you do during the day, but Dr. Huberman says your nighttime habits are just as important. Good sleep is the foundation for focus, creativity, and motivation. When you sleep, your brain clears out waste, repairs itself, and stores new memories. If you get enough quality sleep, you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to work. But if you don't, it's much harder to concentrate, solve problems, or stay positive. Dr. Huberman's top sleep tips include: go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid screens and bright lights for at least 30 minutes before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Mark, a medical student, used to stay up late studying and struggled with focus the next day. When he started following a regular sleep schedule and put his phone away an hour before bed, he noticed he learned faster and could remember more. Tonight, try one of Dr. Huberman's sleep tips. Notice how you feel the next morning. Are you more focused and motivated? Chapter 11. The Role of Nutrition, Fueling Your Focus. Food is not just fuel for your body, it's fuel for your brain. Dr. Huberman shares that what and when you eat can have a big impact on your productivity. Eating a heavy, high-sugar meal can make you feel sleepy and unfocused. On the other hand, balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates can give you steady energy all day. Huberman also recommends not skipping meals, as hunger can make it hard to concentrate and can even increase stress hormones. Lisa, a designer, used to skip breakfast and grab sugary snacks during the day. She often felt tired and irritable. When she started eating a balanced breakfast and healthy snacks, her mood improved, and she got more done at work. Plan your meals so you have steady energy. Include some protein and healthy fats at breakfast and lunch. Notice how your mind and body feel after eating different foods. Many people finish their workday and never look back, but Dr. Huberman says that a short daily reflection can help you learn, grow, and improve your productivity over time. Taking 5 minutes at the end of your day to ask yourself, what went well? What could I do better tomorrow? Helps your brain remember what works and learn from mistakes. This simple habit is used by top athletes, business leaders, and scientists to keep improving. Alex, a young entrepreneur, started writing a short reflection every evening before bed. He noticed that he became more aware of his habits, made better decisions, and felt more confident about his progress. Tonight, write down one thing you did well today and one thing you can do better tomorrow. Over time, you'll see real growth in your productivity and mindset.